Hello, everybody. Grab your marshmallows. Sit around the fireside. We got some trial by fireside today. It's RGL 6's season 14 amateur between the two heavyweights of amateur. Malarkey Man on one side of the ring and Kiso on the other side. I'm Siyo, joined by the fluffy goober Zach. Zach, how are you, my friend?
I'm doing so good. I'm back in the saddle. I'm ready to cast some more.
And I am so excited to watch the two best men in the division, Malarkey Man and Kiso, square it off. I know that Malarkey Man has had a checkered past, but he can redeem himself with a win against his rival, Kiso. But alongside Kiso, we got a few names that I know, and so can be said for Malarkey Man. Can we run down the rosters? I'm going to take the Anti-Furry Coalition, if you do not mind, my friend.
Go for it.
On the Anti-Furry Coalition, we have Taskbot on the Flank Scout. Gabriel is your Pocket Scout. Greg Club is your Roamer. Kazoo is on Pocket Soldier. Demo Man, Malarkey Man, and Medic is ya Holmes.
That sounds like a pretty stacked roster, if I do say so myself. If Marlarkey runs that lock, they're gonna be killing people.
He's
But
got
on
nothing on the trap.
Hotline, true, he has nothing. On Hotline Miami 2 Speedrun, your flank scout is Sunshine. Your pocket is Meggy. Your pocket scout is Meggy. Your pocket soldier is Gra. Your roamer is Gracie. Your demo is Kiso. My goat. And your medic is Sixon, who is ringing apparently.
Yeah, I'm actually not too sure who Sixon is ringing for. I don't actually know their main medic. I kind of just looked at how these guys did in their first week, and they both came out with a dub pretty easily, as a matter of fact. And we're on Metalworks now. So having known the
Worst
Keystone
map
Squad,
ever.
that is true. Two stalemate. We are also on the RGL progressive config now, aka the
Lord
Granny
have
config.
mercy.
Thank God we're not going to sit through two halves of stalemates. We're going to sit through potentially an infinite overtime. But hopefully, on the side of Anti-Furry Coalition and Hotline Miami 2 Speedrun, I'm going to be looking at the soldiers here to make some space. And Malarkey Man, like you said, he's got that lock on strap. I'm kind of be curious to see how that man does with the lock and load, Zach.
Oh, he trust me, when he pulls that lockout, if you see the pipes, they're not meant for you. That's all I'm gonna say. You're gonna see a large explosion on your screen. In any other circumstance, you will die. Double pipe instagib, 100%.
And before we get started, obviously we got to do our quick little ad read. If you want to go support the Fireside crew, we have a Patreon, exclamation mark subscribe. Basically, you're just pledging a certain amount of buckaroos to us, which would allow us to invest in broadcasting equipment, other stuff, and also we pay our people, you know. We're one of the few organizations, maybe one of the only in North America that pay everybody all around from our casters to producers to YouTube editors. Zach has been paid. He can attest to that. And if you
True.
can do that by typing exclamation mark subscribe, like I said, so go support us. And there we go. The sellout ad read has now been finished.
It's not over on my part though. They paid me big time. I got the big bucks. All I did was cast a newbie cup and I got paid. Man, it was crazy sauce. I sat there for 2 days talking into a microphone and they paid me. It was nuts. I'm on that grind.
We are just waiting for one player. I believe we are waiting for Gabriel. So after that, we should be going live pretty soon. And for those who do not know, we got channel predictions going up. It's the only way to gamble. Do not bet on TF2 Easy. You want to bet on the Fireside Twitch channel with your Twitch points. Pick your winner. The Anti-Furry Coalition with Malarkey Man or Hotline Miami 2 Speedrun with Kiso. Bet it. I'm going all in on Kiso, bro. I play
Personally, I'm
Squash on
putting
Sunshine.
I'm putting 3250 on Nakiso. I mean, I know this guy. He's goat, my goat. Personally, I had to ring him for my match against Wet Cardboard in the experimental cup. Um, it was it was a little bit of a stomp. Kiso was kind of wiping the floor with stickies and pipes all over. 100% ack. I mean, it was nuts.
I remember watching these guys scrim the Kiso squad, and they were pretty goaded. But looks like we're going live. This is your last chance to get predictions in on blue. We have Anti-Furry Coalition on the side of Red, we got the Hotline Miami 2 Speedrun crew. Zach, take away the first mid. Who are you watching? And what do you think's gonna
Absolutely.
happen?
I'm definitely going to be checking out these demos. I think Kiso might be just a little bit. Actually, Malarkey way faster, super low, pushing out into mid though. Kiso getting out of their choke first, getting some nice stickies over, but not really getting any damage for it, just putting them down on lower. Malarkey kind of walking into them, just trying to regroup with his team up here in alley, and their soldier takes the red crate. Kiso's team not actually pushing out into mid very far here. They're not really taking any ground, but I guess neither team is really doing that here. The soldiers bomb in, Malarkey goes down, a nice rocket from Gracie here. And Malarkey's team is just kind of forced to pull out here, getting shoved away. Greg Club going in and does eat like 3 meat shots right there, straight to the dome. And that's going to be the mid for Kiso team.
They are going to push into second there. And the name of the game of the mid on Metaworks is you get the pivotal pick on the projectile spam classes and you just take the ground. You don't have to go for the medic. Just kill Malarkey and you're good. As Sunshine is leading the charge through ramp. And Maggie does actually get in through bridge. And they focus down Kazoos. And this Uber exchange is actually pretty bad.
Oh my milk!
Forced.
Oh my milk! What a crazy milk. They just wasted their Uber there trying to get that force and nothing came out of it. So now red team gonna have full ad just to run into last here and take this round away from Malarkey's team unless they can pull something, you know, pull something up really quickly here. It does look like they're gonna get a gun up, but I'm not sure how much, you know, defense value that's going to offer, seeing as, again, red team has full Uber here, and it does look like they're going to get ready to take this out through Shutter. The demo bombing now.
Kiso and
Heavy,
Sunshine,
no damage.
The heavy is not taking any damage. They do get the gun. They do get a soldier.
And Kazoo is in behind them, bombing out onto Kiso here, but Kiso with the overheal. Heavy does go down. Med is very weak. The rest of the team is in spawn. All red has to do is put somebody on the point. And it does look like they're taking the Froyo strategy, wiping everybody out, but TASBot almost clutches up the round.
The thing is there, Zach, is like, when they took that exchange and when they fought mid, they were constantly on the back foot. If you didn't notice the positioning of Anti-Furry Coalition, they were just constantly playing on the back foot, and because of that, they didn't really have a place to kite on last. Because the thing is, when you have that heavy and engineer already on last, and you're all kiting through spawn, that just allows Sunshine to play point there, and I think that was a really well-played last push from the Hotline Miami 2 crew.
Yeah, absolutely. Does look like for this mid, we're going to see Kiso here pulling up with the stickies out, getting no damage yet, though. Kind of just, again, putting traps in places, waiting for people to walk over, but he hits a nice pipe on a TASBot. Kazoo bombing in, landing on red. Oh, no. It does look like Anti-Furry Coalition, sorry, oh my god, I'm forgetting the names already. Hotline Miami 2 Speedrun. Kind of wiping out here. Malarkey just walking forward.
Now. This Kiso's caught. It's a battle between the two titans, Malarkey and Kiso, but they just turned their backs to each other.
Dude, it's like 2 mountains clashing. Like, it's like minor chips coming off and no actual real damage coming out.
An immovable object versus an unstoppable force.
Quite literally, yeah. It does look like we're going to have even Ubers for this second here. I'm interested to see how Malarkey's team is going to take this. I would like to maybe see a sack attempt come out through alley, maybe a high bomb, get in onto their combo, or maybe even send in like a bait, have your roamer bomb in and, you know, try and just draw some eyes so your team can push.
Greg's on Spy right now. He's not on his traditional class.
Spy play!
He overcommitted for the pressure, but I mean, because of this,
Greg is up though.
Sack has been thrown.
Greg is in the perfect position. If he can just decloak in a good spot, right here would be the perfect spot to decloak and just walk up. He does do it. Is he gonna get in?
Oh,
he gets. He's spotted.
What is he doing? Who let this guy
go? Greg burnt on the spy play there, but Malarkey gonna get a, or sorry, Kiso gonna get a free kill on Malarkey there. Ooh. What in the sandblast is this Uber? What in the world? Malarkey team gonna have to pull out a little bit early. Their Uber fading out just a little.
Wait, Kazoo on the medic. Oh my gosh, what did I do? Oh, he almost
Kazoo gets Kiso, almost dropping 2. Very close bomb there, but man, this is an interesting round so far. I mean, we've yet to see a team advance past mid, basically.
Well, Anti-Furry Coalition have reclaimed mid after that very, very feisty Uber exchange there and house there. So that will be pushing in the second here. It's actually slight Uber disside, but it's kind of artificial just because the teams fought at the same time in that exchange. So once they build up, I think we'll see the sack from Gra or Gracie. I'm hoping for a fade from one of the soldiers from Alley, and then the other one commits.
Yeah, absolutely. That's like a crucial bomb that I see a lot of soldiers in amateur don't do. They do the one soldier fade, one commits. That's a really powerful bomb to just like throw out whenever, like in any situation almost. It's so powerful you can kind of just pull it out whenever. It does look like ESO team kind of getting ready to push in through Alley.
Greg's position, he could have actually fade bombed into Alley. He could have bombed from Alley, but as we see the bombing from Gracie, he gets nothing. But what I was going to say is, like, you saw where Greg was. He was kind of on the ledge of bridge to the left. Sometimes when the scout from Pipe spots them entering into Alley from under, sometimes the soldier will like fade, will like bomb into Alley, do a deep high bomb, skybox bomb. And sometimes it drops the red med in this scenario, so.
And the Anti-Furry Coalition, with one player down, they're kind of forced to give up all that space they had in Alley. You know, it's not a really good spot to hold unless you have all 6, and even then, it still kind of sucks to be stuck in there. Even if you have your entire team and your team is like prepared for them to push in, it's just a meat grinder for you. So they're gonna have to back up and try and regroup on mid here. Both teams still with full Uber, not a single Uber's come out.
Oh, Greg was cooking on the Pipe. I think he kind of knew that his foot was being spotted though. Unfortunate.
So unfortunate. If they didn't notice, who knows? Who knows what could have been?
Gorp.
Would have been glorious. Oh, masterful play.
Yeah,
this looks like Greg trying to get a high bomb. Does end up spotting their team, getting some nice damage onto Kiso and a soldier down there.
Yeah, that's the exact bomb I was talking about, actually.
He executed that. Oh, nice pipe on Kiso from Malarkey. Another nice pipe on the ground.
The Titans. It's just not.
I'm telling you, dude. 100% ack. Soldier going into lobby here actually ends up dying. Kazoo dying inside of lobby, but
Gra went in. It was a pressure from both soldiers, and they got the force on the Yahomes.
But is the 2-soldier force really worth? I guess so, because Anti-Furry, sorry, the names are like mixed up on my team. Hotline Miami 2 ends up getting forced there as well. Well, not forcing, but they tried to exchange there as well, and it just doesn't end up working out for them. So now they're gonna have to leave with just a scout as protection.
Of that fight, and Greg Club actually VT overfed. He overcommitted once they already had the mid. Great heads up play by Gracie to stay there with the med to kill that guy.
It was a pretty unfortunate feed there. Was not hoping to see that from Greg Club, Mr. Greg Clubbington. It does look like a scout taking a wall. Oh, Yahome's almost getting air shot. So weak. The lip eats the rocket and the med lives. Wait, no. I speak too soon. He goes down. Gra gets the pick. Oh, what a lovely cleanup from Gra.
The goat. The goat.
My goat. My goat. Go in. It does look like Hotline Miami 2 going to be able to push in here with full Uber advantage. Greg Club feeding again. Actually ends up killing himself with that rocket.
Yeah, it was the same bomb from Batman. Just a mistimed bomb, honestly. He should have waited for the spot before the actual commit.
Yeah. We have Kazoo here kind of backing out but spotting, getting a lot of crucial info for his team. They know where they're positioning. They know they're not anywhere near Valley, and now they know they're just kind of stacking the point for whatever region. Oh, they're going to deny Greg. All right. That's fine. Cat spot here, kind of just spotting out through Alley.
Yeah, I was gonna say if they were close to around 70 here, Anti-Furry, they could have probably like wrapped around through Shutter if they Anti-Furry commits. Oh, what a nice trap on the pallet by Malarkey. Gets Sunshine, and that means this Pocket Scout is down for the count.
Kazoo taking a lot of damage from a Gra bomb, but Gra also eating a decent bit of damage. Kazoo gets a scout pick as he kind of feeds in for their combo there, not really getting any damage out for that one either. Gracie bombs in, ends up eating rocket. Kazoo is just fragging right now. He gets the Uber out too. The exchange is happening.
And they're chasing him.
They're chasing. What in the world? It's just a soldier and a med, and the entirety of blue team is collapsing onto this poor med.
Who needs a good Uber where you just have Malarkey set off the chain of events with a trap kill like that? Eventually Kazoo draws eyes back, forces, gets 2 in the midst of that fight. Absolute clutch plays for the soldier in the demo there.
Oh my goodness. Who needs it? I mean, honestly, Malarkey, the one frag, let that man cook. That dude got that perfect medium rare.
Yeah, wait, they're actually taking second for free, and they caught out a scout. Maggie's down.
Maggie is
Got
down, just
35
kind
ad.
of dying there. This is massive for Anti-Furry Coalition. They might be taking this round unless Hotline Miami can, like, build out.
No gun.
No gun.
They could kite this if they wanted to, or they could milk this. I mean, sorry, not kite. Oh, maybe that's not the fork that they wanted though.
Even still, they could try and Uber in. They do have that advantage going for them as long as they, kill these players and have good target selection. They're gonna get this fight even without the Uber.
Kiso!
And they're wiping, but Kiso fragging out.
Got that Kiso! Got the recon on the left!
He's farming. Kiso almost single-handedly saving that last right there. They're gonna take 2 for free.
And they didn't even have to use Uber. They didn't even have Uber for the last.
Holy. It does look like Anti-Furry probably going to play a little bit more aggro for this mid. Personally, I would be all the way out by now. I would have like a soldier just looking at mid. But, Anti-Furry, good players. I think they're cooking right now. I think this is some crazy stuff we're about to see go down. It does look like Hotline Miami going to walk through lower as well.
Get the Uber on time though. Look at how slow Hotline are pushing it from Valley here.
Oh my, they're going to even.
I mean, there's a shove in house right now, and Kazoo and Gracie, they trade. Oh, it's a Dragon Ball Z. Kazoo gets the kill.
Kazoo in with the cleanup. Now Uber's even again.
Oh!
Kazoo is just trading. This guy is day trading. The med pops onto no target. Ends up having to flash this scout, make him part of the Uber now.
Oh, and Malarkey,
they're separated. Malarkey's on the med for free. He's hungry. He's feasting. I can hear his stomach grumbling. What in the world?
The need for feed.
Need for feed. Malarkey getting some stickies onto the point. This is definitely going to deter a lot of people. He gets a pick for it. He's just fragging. He is farming. The heavy's so low. Ends up going down to the med. But the med is the last one. The soldier bombs in onto Kiso. Kiso does not know. Greg Club getting free damage. Now they're onto red. What
is he's single-handedly winning this last fight.
Oh my god. Yo.
Who let your homes cook? 2 frags! Awesome,
this guy is cooking! What in the world?
Zach, I think if you were on Hotline Miami 2, I think the Anti-Furry Coalition would have won 5-1 by now, honestly. Mark and August Anti-Furry powers.
Yeah, he pulled it out. He would have been, alright guys, there's one on their team. We gotta go.
I feel
does look like for this mid, Hotline Miami actually a little bit slow. Gracie and Grog going in for this double bomb into alley deep, and it just looked like they get no damage out of it. Oh my god! Everybody's so weak. Malarkey on 16 HP, now healed. Hotline Miami too just shoved out.
2 big plays from him. The 2 kills on the last, plus get the Uber with Malarkey. Now he surfs off 2 rockets in mid. No, 2 soldiers at that. Yahomes is single-handedly changing the tide of his team for this game.
Yahomes is like doing a rallying cry like now. He's like, all right, men, we need to push. He's like drill sergeant mode on their team. Oh, Greg Club going in. Ends up dying for it, though. Not really any good damage, but he does have all of the info on where their team is.
Got Malarkey's butt. Oh, he almost got him.
Oh, 2 nice rockets onto him, taking him down to below 100.
Sunshine here. I mean, really, this is kind of like one of the weird things I hate about Metalworks class, because it's really hard. If you get the gun on the crates, and the soldier's positioned on the shed by far left, and then you have the demo holding bridge, and then the other soldier's holding right, it's kind of hard to break the last hold and even work a sack. But wait, they have it on the bridge. The gun.
What in the
he was moving. He was moving it. He was moving.
All right, thank the Lord. Thank the Lord. Whew, wiping the sweat off my forehead right there. What is he doing? All right, he's placing it onto the red crate here.
There we go. We got the default setup now.
Huge. This is going to be so massive.
And we got 2 off clauses on Anti-Furry. We got Bot on Sniper and Greg on Spy. Oh. Greg thought.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
We're going to let the bot cook.
They're going to work their sniper up here, hopefully trying to peek him out through Shutter. Get a free pick. Doesn't really look like there's anybody in his line of fire to really, take out right now. I think they're You know, Anti-Furry is sitting pretty, just trying to play as close as they possibly can without feeding and, you know, giving the other team free damage. And I think, or sorry, Hotline Miami is playing close. Anti-Furry is
Gracie's just waiting for these two
starting
to
to
peek.
recognize it.
Oh my
Ooh, out through flank! Holy! Get this man an Inviolator right now. The soldier in, Greg Club in behind, just spamming the sentry out with Kazoo, giving it so much damage.
Sunshine, I fear this guy on Sniper. They're going to go for the anti-counter snipe strat, and Malarkey peeking the shutter. He stood still, and Sunshine just missed the headshot of a lifetime. That could have unlocked them to pressure far right lobby, but man, Malarkey counting his lucky stars. A cat has 9 lives. He's probably down to 8 by now. Actually,
if even, dude, that body shot probably scared every other life out of him. He's on his last one here, I feel. Does look like Hotline Miami just gonna sit again. I mean, they don't really have to do anything here. Kiso's team just needs to, you know, relax, get their composure. Greg Club kind of going in from flank here, getting a little trolled by the rockets, eating a bunch. Gra does end up hitting a 50 damage body shot though, I think.
Yeah, this is where we have 1 minute and 30 left. So if this sniper on bot doesn't get anything, I'm gonna expect Malarkey to call the Titan of all exchanges here against the GOAT Kiso. It's gonna be a battle of 2 unstoppable immortals.
An immovable object versus an unstoppable force. I mean, are there ever really any winners in that situation?
Oh, Greg's fighting. He almost killed Gra. Look at Gra's HP.
Malarkey coming out through the flank here, getting some stickies and pipes, but not really hitting anything. But does have a lot of presence here now.
Oh, but Gra gets healed up. Oh no, Gra!
Greg Club eating so many rockets, but Gra barely managing to get out right there. I feel like if he was there for even a second more, he's donezo. Malarkey would have came out, hit him with a nasty lock pipe.
50 seconds until the round reset, or at least one team wipes. There's cap time, and maybe Hotline Miami can go speed in the second. They can start the cap.
Yeah, maybe they can put the speedrun part of speedrun into action. I mean, they're kind of just sitting here. I'm not seeing much of speedrunning going on at all, really.
Yeah, they're gonna need a buff. They're gonna need to exchange, and they're gonna need to give enough space in the exchange for the sniper to just work magic. But with Sunshine hitting a headshot like that and Greg pressuring so late, I don't know about that, bro.
Greg almost going down too, just barely saved by that overheal.
There's the exchange. Malarkey's leading it, like I said, and great milk by Sixten catches the pipe though. And this gun is not going down, it's just getting tanked by the engine.
Oh my god! The gun finally goes down, but it's too late. Malarkey goes down. Sunshine hits him with a headshot, and it does look like this round is going to reset.
Yeah, there's your stalemate. There's your stalemate.
This is your average day on Metalworks, guys. Get used to it.
Dang, it's been down to the wire. We're 18 minutes in, Zach, and it's only 1-1. A battle that we all expected. It was supposed to be this close. It was destiny, honestly.
It was fate. Fate deemed it so. It does look like for this mid, we're gonna have Malarkey slightly slightly slower actually. Every single time, I think he's faster.
And Gra's gonna bomb that pressure on the blue crate. Oh wait, Maggie goes down early. This should be the mid. You should be calling it off. Look at the positioning of Hotline Miami. They're in no position to take ground.
Oh, Gra Raiders! They're in no position to be sitting here anymore. They need to be out. They should have been out ages ago. Yeah, they honestly might have to just give up second here. I mean, Malarkey's team is just going to, him and his team, he's going to lead the charge. He's just going to walk in. Greg Club doing a high bomb right onto the shutter, cutting the med off from the rest of his team. He goes down, though. Will med get out? Unscathed!
Where's he got the force, though?
Sunshine dies! Malarkey gets a disgusting pipe on a Sunshine, but that force does come out, which kind of makes Malarkey, his team, gonna have to back up Anti-Furry, no longer having the, you know, control over second that they did before. Hotline Miami pushing out through Valley.
Players in Valley here, this could be the potential for backup, because all 4, but Meggy spots Kazoo. Where's the back shots?
The back shots! He doesn't chase, though. Kazoo very much alive inside of their Valley, and they don't know. Kazoo is still alive somehow, some way. Greg Club instead of Valley as well.
What happened to your Holmes? He's dead. Wait. Where did that even happen?
What is happening? What is happening anymore? There's so much going on. Does look like Hotline Miami, they're just going to walk out into second here now that they've got this full ad.
They have full ad, and Greg is still behind. So they're down a soldier. That means only one soldier can pressure the cap.
At this point,
They
you just
know that.
have
They
to
know
kill
it.
bind. You just have to kill bind.
This should be an all but guaranteed round here.
Unless Greg Club can
Anti-Furry.
pull something out, you know, get a crazy play here. Kazoo very weak, could go down from one well-placed rocket or sticky. Does end up getting the resub. Greg Club is now inside of lobby, 100 HP. Will he be able to do anything? He's going to get up on behind his demo for free. He doesn't get much onto the demo. No, he doesn't even go. And Hotline Miami takes it.
Like I said, if you know that soldier's behind, you play the cap. Doesn't matter how many players you lose as long as you get it.
I mean, Greg Club living behind for so long was really just a detriment there. I mean, there's really nothing he could have done unless he had killbind and respawned earlier. Having 6 players there for the defense would have definitely benefited Anti-Furry Coalition, but, you know, you make mistakes, you learn from them, so.
They're cutting from spawn way too much. They need a soldier to at least bomb behind in the Uber to at least, like, get
Oh, yeah.
be able to pressure point, so.
Does look like Kiso here on this mid taking a whole bunch of damage and has actually ended up giving a bunch of space over to Anti-Furry Coalition, but he is fighting again for it. Does end up taking out Greg Club. Megan over here, this other soldier, Kazoo, very stuck. Oh, barely makes it over to Truck Pack as well. Anti-Furry Coalition kind of just sitting back. Kazoo still super weak, ends up getting an arrow. At this point, I mean, Hotline Miami 2 has this mid in the bag. All they have to do is bully the rest of these players away, which they do end up successfully doing. But they need to be ready for a refight almost like instantaneously from Anti-Furry Coalition, seeing as I feel like their spawners are going to arrive just a little bit quicker.
Yeah, but the forwards are there for Hotline Miami, so they're technically actually at a numbers advantage, despite everybody being up based on positioning. So, Hotline Miami, they're gonna think better of it. They're gonna think better of it. So, they were already telegraphed in house, so we're gonna see the sacks out from the Kiso crew. But Greg's hiding. He's hiding. Look at that. Look at that hide spot.
Sunshine is in alley. They know he's here.
And this is waiting for Greg.
Does he know of Greg Club? They have no clue. Gracie going in. Greg Club, he knows. They don't know. They spot him. They spot him. He gets in onto Kiso. He almost takes him out. Gracie ends up going down. Oh my dude. That was
Kiso.
too close. That was
Kiso's got
too
eyes
close.
behind his back, his head, bro.
He knew. He just knows. He is all seeing. It does look like they're going to start walking up alley here. Or maybe not, actually. Maybe they're just trying to do a little bit of bullying. Checking her spot. Oh, down goes
Another
Megan.
Malarkey trap. Another victim to the pallet trap.
Another one bites the dust, and it does look like Malarkey, his team, gonna be walking up through alley here, just trying to take as much space as humanly possible. Which, I mean, when you're up a player on metal, you have to do. There's no excuse to not take space on this map. You have to do everything in your power to not get a stalemate.
I didn't even know Gracie was on spy. Got the trap on your homes. And they're definitely going to head back home to last after that one. They do get the force, though, at least Anti-Furry Coalition does. And this Gabriel scout should fall eventually. Sunshine taking a bit of time, but does get the finish.
I mean, man, that's rough. You're sitting there and you're thinking, oh, we just had a massive spy play. They have no more Uber, and this guy just comes out of the sky right behind you. Destroys your med.
And that should be full Uber ad, but wait! Sixton was not building. They had a good chance to build it because they were transitioning from mid to second. They didn't have time to build, so they'll think this is ad, but little do they know they haven't been building. Hotline Miami 2.
This is gonna be rough for Hotline Miami here. They might, yeah. But I feel like their team, they might recognize that they weren't building and that their ad actually turned into dis-ad here. I feel like they might notice, but maybe not, seeing as Anti-Furry is kind of just sitting pretty on last, getting ready for a hard defense. Gracie going in onto the team, ends up eating a pipe and a shotgun from Gabriel, which is very unlucky.
This is actually a pretty good time right now for the Anti-Furry Coalition to try to get their head back into the game. They can actually work around reset, and don't forget, we are on the progressive rule set, so even if this round timer, the second one right below the 300, goes to 0, we're going to be in overtime up until we have a winner.
There is no such thing as a tie. There are only winners. It does look like
Well, there's losers
Anti-Furry
too, you know?
Coalition just kind of like spotting into lobby here, which, I can definitely commend. They're not in any position to really be pushing out, especially with these off classes. They have a sniper and an engineer now. Malarkey does end up getting a sticky trap kill on Grog. Greg Club gets a kill onto Gracie. So now Anti-Furry actually in a very good position to maybe leave someone behind their gun and just push out now that they're up a player.
Ooh.
Well,
Got a sack working out at last, though. That's a good pressure.
oh, rip the bomb from Kazoo. He slips under just barely. Anti-Furry Coalition not really getting any presence onto the second point here. Meg kind of just living inside of Toxic, the flank over here.
In. He got the force! He got the force from lower! Huge!
Oh, Lord. Kazoo with that force definitely just turning the tide in Anti-Furry Coalition's favor. Definitely giving them an opportunity to run back out and take two. Let's see what they do with this massive ad.
In the words of XLR, you never push out of last, though. You never push out of Metalworks last, nor Process, nor Snakewater last.
Never,
Or the club
ever?
open to the back cap.
True. But they
Look,
do have that
look at Gracie's
engineer.
position.
I feel
Gracie
like
might
since
get
they
a good
have
drop.
this...
Look at Gracie! Got the drop! I knew it! I knew it!
And the entire push for Anti-Furry Coalition is now crumbled into pieces.
It's over. Malarkey
It is
Malarkey.
Jover. Never again.
That's why you can't
Ooh,
milk
Greg
out a
Club goes down as well.
That.
And they have no gun. It's actually rebuilding right now. It's level 1. And the engineer is just sitting on it. Any amount of spam would take this thing out, and now it goes. He has to run back.
Six are not cleared, though. They're not playing point. They're trying to go for the frags. This could come back to bite them. Oh, but
Meg is in.
No.
The heavy goes down.
The heavy was playing point when there was no need to. But they're still holding
Kazoo
on.
caught out. Kazoo completely separated. 1 HP, 1 good pepper, and he goes down. But he does end up getting arrowed, and it does look like Hotline Miami 2 is just going to pull back.
The sniper Malarkey. Oh, missed the shot.
The soldier in on Kiso. Gracie goes down. Kazoo living on the flank rent-free inside of their mind. Kiso juggled air shot. Oh, my goodness. Kazoo finally going down as a reign of terror coming to an end. What the? Oh my god!
What's happening?
Oh my god! Malarkey walking out, bombing over? Okay, oh my goodness.
The need to feed is strong with this man.
The need to feed, he saw it, he was like, I must frag. I must frag. I have no logs, but I must feed.
Non-stop back and forth. I'm having a lot of fun, Zach. This is a great match. Glad we missed,
definitely. Man. Clash of the Titans. Absolute, banger of a match to have picked out here.
Oh, Malarkey thinks this is still ad.
Gracie in with the high bomb. 100! Oh my god, he almost kills the med. That milk is crazy. Red Uber actually forced out.
Holmes, he's still milking. He's 13. Oh, we finally.
Yo, Holmes, you gotta quit milking like this, brother. Oh my god.
He's a certified farmer. What can he say?
Honestly, I mean, holy dude. This guy is farming those, I don't even know. There's no way to describe it. He's just farming. He's on a Strange Farm server right now, and he is farming up every single milk ever.
And I feel like maybe with that STV lag, these teams forgot to exec the right config.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
That can't be good.
Wait, no, actually they think it's Uber, and they know, they're right, they're correct. Oh, but they're getting so hard pressured and under.
Oh. Kiso very weak as well, could definitely die to a well-placed rocket, but ends up getting arrowed.
Uh-oh. This is bad.
Uber's evening out here. Anti-Furry Coalition definitely in a position to... Oh, Greg Club goes down, but so does Gracie, and so does Maggie goes down as well. And they're caught out. The scout in behind for free goes down. Almost takes out Kiso, though. Soldier bombing into the house. Ooh, not really.
Wait, Malarkey. Wait, the 4-man back. Wait, no.
5X. They don't have the time for it. Oh no!
Wait! Finish it up. Finish it up.
Malarkey
Dead slash.
bombing in, he's coming, he's approaching rapidly with great force, but their
Wait.
beam is in behind too. The Uber is coming out at the exact same time here.
1 second. Oh,
Oh
Malarkey moment.
no! Wrong
Malarkey win this.
config.
He saw what was happening in the future. He knew what was happening, so he rigged the server. You only get a minor penalty for this.
Rig.
He
Malarkey
knew.
host dropped in the chat. Everybody
Malarkey
knows
knew.
Malarkey moment.
Hashtag Malarkey moment.
The chat going crazy right now. They are not happy. They are displeased greatly. Now the real question here is, will they be honorable and, you know, give Hotline Miami 2 a mid like they have right here
Look, I
and let the
think
round play out? Or will they sit there and be like, no, we want to refight that round completely?
it should be a reset with Hotline Miami 2 having second, full Uber. Should be a full Uber reset on Anti-Furry's last. Malarkey, be a man of your word. If you're gonna beat Kiso, do it the right way. That's all I'm
Do
gonna
it the
say.
right way. Don't be cringe.
Show
You
honor.
can still come back. It's the Banny config.
Show honor.
Win limit 3. You still have the time to make a comeback. Man, that's unfortunate. The wrong config. They are discussing how they want to go about this right now in chat. So I guess we will go back to the fragging gameplay here in a little bit. But man, that was too close, and
Yeah,
that was depressing.
we don't know if they're actually gonna get that last point, but I think with how it went, I would have said that Hotline Miami 2 should have had second, and then Anti-Furry should have been stalemating on last. That's
Lord
just
have
my opinion,
mercy.
though. I'm not an admin. Don't listen to me. Just giving my professional opinion as a caster.
They are opening a ticket with the admins. Malarkey just doesn't want to, you know, mess anything up with the reset, so going through the proper channels, which I can respect. You know,
Well,
he wants to make sure
in
everything is, you know, correct.
in the meantime, gotta plug the Fireside Patreon, !subscribe. You can get channel
True.
VIP. You can get behind the scenes stuff like our interviews for the Rome video, hashtag all roads. Also, Pika, are you able to put a image for us on stream? We want to show off the Rome jerseys we were cooking up.
Oh, they're so good, dude. They're so good. They're so good.
Pika, I'm gonna send you the image. Put them on stream. Streamers or viewers, please be the decider.
Are you
If you
putting both of
think
the
that,
concepts up or just one?
well, let's put the Rome one first, and then we can show the anglerfish one.
Oh, I meant for the Rome ones, the two that you showed me.
Uh,
Are you putting them up like side by side, seeing which one they
nah,
think
I
is
just want to put
better?
the
Or?
white and red one, the one in the white and
Ah,
maroon.
yeah. That one. If I could swear, I would say something, but dude, that one goes hard. That one
That's
is
what I'm saying.
awesome.
I know you're watching. I know you're watching. Put that shit on the Fireside Shop. You already know. You already know.
Put it on, please. I had a demo review
Yep,
yesterday
yep.
with
You
the
see that on stream, people? That's the
that
Rome
thing
jersey we've
is
been working on. Let that cook.
it's
Let that
so
cook.
fire. Let that simmer. Let that sit there, simmer in your mind real quick. Just think about how crazy that would be. Think about how good the Rome players would look if they had these jerseys on when they
That's heat,
fought
honestly.
at like a LAN. This is heat. This is
That's heat.
crazy.
Esports jerseys coming to a merch.firesidecast.tv shop near you. But we're just trying to buy time right now as these guys open a ticket. You know, Zach, if you were watching yesterday's match, which you weren't, you were in a match, but we
Yeah,
had the same issue just
I had to
happen.
win. Really? Wrong config exec?
Well, that and also like somebody kill binded themselves on Roa, and unfortunately it was the
Oh
medic. So they had to open
no.
up a ticket and the admin rule to restart the round.
GG. GG. Dude,
All
I
right,
think there was a
Pico,
time during some of my newbie cup matches where the
put
meds
the
would just
anglerfish
kill bind
jersey
on
on.
rollout.
Yeah, I know it happened at least once. Like I think the one that happened yesterday was because they were trying to type in chat that there was an Uber bug, and then they were like they kill binded themselves.
Mm.
Both teams had the Uber bug, but you know. All right, guys,
GG.
Keck, check out the anglerfish jersey that we drew up. Pika's gonna be pulling it up for you guys right about now. And also
This
shout out to Pika for
anglerfish
production.
one. The
First off,
anglerfish jersey.
I just gotta say, Zach, I'm a hashtag all roads guy, but you know, I could do one for the angler crew.
The angler crew. I mean, personally, now I'm not biased or anything. You know, VO is my goat. But, you know, I'm not biased, but, you know, hashtag all roads.
Oh my, whoa, what is that jersey?
Oh my
Hashtag,
goodness. Oh my
hashtag
goodness.
angler crew. Hashtag angler
Angler
crew.
crew. Enter in chat. Enter.
I wish we were doing a giveaway, but obviously these jerseys are only concepts. They're not actually sold in
Not
the shop
yet
just yet.
released, but soon.
And they'll be cheaper than your
Soon.
normal jerseys. You know, we're all about making more merch affordable. If you want to rep your favorite team at LAN, you gotta get this.
True. You gotta rep the angler drip.
Okay, looks like the teams are are close to finishing based on what we see in the chat.
Hmm.
No. Actually, they're still they're
Nobody is
saying
responding to my tick F5T.
this is bad. This is bad. We also have a match at 10:30. So if push comes to
Ruh-roh.
shove, I say, is there a giveaway happening? No, we are showing off the concept jerseys. It's a meme. If we ever show merch, to type exclamation mark enter.
You have
So
to spam enter a million times. You get a million entries. Every enter gives you one extra entry trust. Source, I made it up.
well, I mean, if this goes on, we have a 10:30 match. I don't know what to tell the 10:30 guys. They might have to go on without us or wait at least extra 10 minutes or so. And then it would be funny if, you know, they go through all of this with a ticket and then it ends up being the case where Malarkey just gets rolled mid to last. Like in
That
a
would
minute and
suck if they
30.
end up getting rolled mid to last, you know. I mean, granted, if, you know, because of the situation that Ubers were in, I feel like that might end up happening regardless, solely because, you know, Hotline Miami with that full ad ready to push into Anti-Furry Coalition's last is kind of, you know, that's a rough situation to be in. Granted, it's not impossible to win, but it's definitely a rough situation, and I feel like, you know, Malarkey and his players are all good, but I don't know.
Before we, you know, yeah, the jersey is Pog, exclamation mark enter. And you know what? You can get Rogue merch too. Also, and we also
Ouch.
have Anglerfish merch. We have Anglerfish merch, but it has the dog shit logo that they used to have, that they still have. So
They
we're
gotta
gonna have to
change it
get
to
that.
the logo you put on your jersey, dude. That thing is crazy.
Look, guys, I put an announcement out. Go check out that link and tell me. Don't say. Tell me I'm right here. That logo is absolute horse dung. We
That
don't
look
want
okay.
that.
I saw their logo the other day. I was like, dude, there is no way that a professional team is using this as their damn logo. There is no
Ain't no
way.
way.
Ain't no way. Ain't no way.
I mean, it kind of has a taste of novelty to it, but you know, we need
That's true. It
this is
has like
esports.
a
This is
this is
esports.
esports. What are you doing? I mean, it has like a little bit of charm to it, but you know, I
Look,
you just gotta it's gotta be sleek. You gotta have it, you know, right.
think about it. If I'm gonna go out in public and I'm gonna like wear it like the like NBA people wear NBA jerseys or soccer slash football jerseys in public, I'm not gonna wear something with something that was made in MS Paint, bro.
I
I'll
mean, personally, I would because that's funny as hell. But you
I
know, I get a few
I would
people
consult
look
Bond
at me.
Gripper. Bond Gripper, they're my fashion consultant
Are they?
because they have the fireside hat. They
Oh,
have the
that's
fireside
true.
hat.
Dude, I wanted to buy one of those. I
There we
thought I
go. That's
liked
it.
the trucker hats, and then I realized, dang, these don't really like move the way my old ones had because I had like broken in my old ones over years. Trucker hats take so long to break in, by the way.
That is true.
Holy moly!
I had the
So
dad hat, so
I'm thinking of switching over. I have the G6 trucker, which by the way, G6 merch also exists. Merch.firesidecast.tv/products. And then I think it's what
exclamation mark G6 merch.
G6. True. Or you just do that.
Get the G6 joggers, by the way. That's a
I've
new
been looking
G2
at
shop.
those. I want to get those,
Like
but
a G6 in the TF2 font too.
dude, you rep the G6 hoodie, you rep the G6 pants at the same time, and the hat. Come on, come
Oh my
on,
gosh!
it's too easy.
Wait, they're close to finish. The players are. Look, guys, we are still stalling for time, but the players are almost close to resolving. They don't need the div admins. They're gonna decide it for themselves because I believe their div admin is currently in a scrim because he plays in main right now. But thank you, Sixon,
Their
for the
div
update.
admin is Plinko, right?
Yes, he's playing in main with the Jaguar Fiend team.
Oh, rough, rough,
So
rough.
thank you, Sixon, for the update. For those who don't know in the chat, Sixon is the medic for Hotline Miami 2, and we are going live 90 seconds into the future. So stay tuned. We're going soon. And I can't wait to see the end of this match.
It does look like they're agreeing to them being on last, so we're gonna see how this one. We're gonna see how this one goes.
And let's explain the scenario again. We're on the we're currently in infinite overtime, despite the regular time showing it as 30 minutes because Malarkey did not exec the right config. So for that being said, can treat it as infinite overtime. Hotline Miami 2 and Anti-Furry Coalition, one of them needs to reach 3 rounds first before the other to ensure the dub. And let's get it. Let's get it.
I'm excited. I'm excited to see, hopefully, Prage, that they fix this because I'm sure that these people they're ready to go to bed. I
The
mean,
Titans.
the Titans they're starting to wear down. I think.
Malarkey, he may not be a Titan. He may be like he's like Judas right now because he broke a sin that Jesus would consider unabsolvable. Not having the right config. Come on, man.
He would be
That's why
smoked
he was
right
he was
now.
abolished from being an apostle. So
That's true. That's true. That's true. He had the wrong config, and I said
is
no.
is Malarkey, you know, is Malarkey truly an angel? Nah, I don't think so. And I think many in the community can say the same. But he's definitely not an angel when it comes to running server configs, right? So
Ay ay ay.
yeah.
Well, I mean, if he's pipe Jesus, he can't really be the Jesus of something else. So you gotta have one thing, or it's one or the other. You can't have both. You gotta be Jesus on one thing. And I think Malarkey has devoted his life to being pipe Jesus. So configs will have to suffer when in his presence.
And for those who don't know, Zach and I we're like pretty chill with the team. So if you think we're writing them on, no. It's all in good fun. It's all in good fun. Don't worry. Sorry if it seems like we're bashing on them a little bit, but it's all good, light-hearted banter. And we are finally back. We're currently in infinite overtime. Ignore the round timer of 30 minutes. One team needs to reach 3 in order to secure the dub. Who are you watching this mid?
I'm gonna be looking at honestly. I'm on Gracie Cam. I want to see a nuke when we get them into last.
And as you can see, we are resetting the scenario because as the scenario reset, both teams had an exchange on second, but by the time second was cleared, Hotline Miami 2 had the point. So full Uber ad, or full Ubers for both teams online.
Gonna be holding even. I think personally, again, I'm on the Gracie Cam here. I'm thinking that, you know, I'm thinking these two teams, Gracie's gonna hit like a nasty, disgusting couple rockets. I'm gonna be leaning back in my chair yelling after some of these rockets, I think. Gracie now clearing these stickies off a shutter.
Gracie's gotten 2 drops, by the way. So I mean, if there is a player that you want to see break this stalemate, it's gonna be Gracie.
Yeah, absolutely, it is gonna be Gracie. Does look like nobody's really taking the space here yet, though. They have that leveled gun up there, full level 3 going into the default spot. Malarkey getting these traps set up, everything kind of, honestly, not going in favor of Hotline Miami 2 Speedrun. But
Gracie getting propelled into the skybox. I mean,
they now spot the gun, though, so this means that even if Anti-Furry Coalition pushed out, they're going to be pushing out with a Pyro, which means they have no hit scan. But Megan also goes down.
Oh, wait. Megan.
Soldier
Oh, wait,
skipping
wait.
through. Kazoo in.
Kazoo's in.
Getting
Wait.
spam.
He can wrap around.
Uh-oh.
Oh no, the soldier Matt. And Greg is committed
Raw
too.
takes him
This is
out,
bad.
but Greg is under. They don't. I mean, they know he's down there, but they don't know if he's coming up yet or not. And he's
And you
right
know
there.
they
He's
don't
spotted
know.
now.
You know what Anti-Furry don't know though? There's a
Oh.
spy. There's a spy. It's Gracie 007 looking for the third jump of the game.
Uh-oh.
And
Looking
Gracie
for that third one.
Oh.
Gracie in, but ends up getting taken down by the sentry. Not a whole lot they can do there, but Anti-Furry Coalition still down to play. They lose their demo, so they can't really lock anything out anymore. Fluff is still there. They Uber on the Pyro.
What is going on?
What in the Highlander? The Uber comes out for Hotline Miami 2 Speedrun. Pyro goes down. They're just
the
gonna walk this
for
into
Malorky
last.
to lose.
Oh my goodness. They're not
What
actually
the
walking this out. They do
happening?
know the gun is still there, though. This is still a hold that could be very hard to break out of.
Wait, they're pushing without Uber. This could be bad. But wait, they got the early pick onto Great Club. Hotline Miami 2 can win.
Gracie in, getting propelled by the sentry again. They're getting that point time, though. So much point time. That heavy gonna get dropped out of the existence, and that's it. That's it.
Gracie, your savior of the match, getting the dub for the Hotline Miami 2, and all that pause, all of that poor setting up the config, only for Malarkey to lose in less than 3 minutes. Oh, woe is me. Woe is me.
I would be crying if I were Malarkey right now. I'd be on my knees. Fucking weeping right now. Just absolutely sobbing, bawling my eyes out after losing.
I mean, it kind of sucks
like
though, because you don't expect to get picked up by Sunshine peeking main like that if you're Malarkey. But I think
Yeah,
Malarkey was also
absolutely
too far positioned to, you know, not to be getting caught out like that. If he's dying like that, that should never happen, and I think that's primarily on his fault, but also a good heads up play by Sunshine to go for that. So, GG's.
GG's only.
And you know what? We ain't got no time for logs because